Today's simple, quick, frugal, fantastic, delicious treat that Miss Nevy is helping me make, oatcakes! Scottish oatcakes! That's right. Miss Autumn, are you going to help make the oatcakes too? Scottish oatcakes! Yeah! Yeah! These are one of my favorite treats, and I have not made these in such a long time. I used to make these all the time when the Frugal babies were actually babies. Some people like to eat these like a cracker with cheese. Personally, I love them with jam sandwiched in between two oatcakes. That is so delish, isn't it? Yes, alrighty. What we are starting with in the bowl, 2 cups of rolled oats and 1 cup of flour. To that, Miss Autumn is going to add a 1/2 teaspoon of salt and a 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. This is not something that rises. This is a flat and crunchy type deal. Now while Autumn stirs, Neve is adding a 1/2 cup of brown sugar. Into the bowl, not into your mouth. Miss Neve is adding 1/2 cup of brown sugar into her mouth. Alright, we're going to add 3 tablespoons of shortening, and I'm going to scrunch it around the dry ingredients with my fingers to make like a crumbly sort of situation like you do when you're making biscuits. 1, 2, 3. And we'll add more if we deem it necessary. I think the recipe actually calls for 1/2 cup, but I just don't want to use that much. Alright, we are deeming 3 tablespoons enough. Now, most recipes are going to call for water to bring this together as a dough, but we are going to use the whey left from the last time we made yogurt. That will bring it together as a dough. Then we're going to roll it out on a floured surface, and we're going to cut circles with our drinking glass. Then those circles, very, very thin circles of dough, will be put on our baking tray and baked at 400 for 12 to 15 minutes until golden brown. These are supposed to be crispy, not chewy.
Golden brown.
Alright, the Frugal babies are going to go set up our tea party in the other room. Right, we're just going to add some whey until this comes together as a dough. Okay, see how mushy that is? That was too much. So, I'm going to add some more oats. Alright, now we're going to roll it out on our floured surface. You have to be really careful that you don't add too much liquid because it has to hold together as a dough, but it can't be mushy. You want a pretty stiff dough because when you cut out your circles, they have to hold together. And you want to get it about 1/8 of an inch thick. They're pretty thin because you also want them crispy. They're not like a chewy cookie. Don't think oatmeal cookie. Then you just arrange them on your parchment-lined baking sheet and into the 400-degree oven you go. I don't suppose they have to be any particular shape or size, but if you do want to sandwich jam in between them, then it helps to have them the same size. Nice and thin. Alright, we did 13 minutes in the 400-degree oven, and they came out perfectly. I'm very excited. Thin and crispy. Ow! And hot! And I did just burn my arm on the cookie tray. Typical. Please join us for our tea party. Homemade oatcakes for our tea party. Would you like one?
Yes, please.
Would you like one?
Yes, please.
Yes, I would too. Now the oatcakes all by themselves have a slight hint of sweetness, but no, they're not particularly sweet. We have them sandwiched with strawberry jam in the middle. Don't we? They are very crunchy, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
The tea's still hot, so be careful. Autumn, what do you think of it?
So delicious!
Delicious. And Miss Neve, what do you think of your oatcake with strawberry jam?
Great.
Great! Now, I suppose one could sandwich Nutella in between. I bet Daddy would like that, wouldn't he? One could do that.
Can't you see how we have Christmas plates? Because it's almost Christmas.
That's right, we are using our Christmas plates today, even though it is not even quite Thanksgiving yet. I love these.
Look inside there.
Are you showing them the strawberry jam? Yes. I think raspberry jam would be quite lovely too, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, thank you for joining us at our tea party today. I hope you try the oatcake recipe. It is very simple, very quick and easy. Oats are very, very frugal, as is the flour, as is all of the myriad of components to this recipe. Quite frugal. And oats are very good for you, aren't they?
Yes.
If you like this video and you'd like more tea party videos, click here to subscribe. Please share on social media, comment below, and give us a
Thumbs up.
yeah. All right.
Bye.
Toodaloo.
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 Toodaloo.